Hey, Mary.
Hi. Okay, are we able to change the setting? I don't think I put it on, not private, but whatever the other choice was.
Oh, like unlisted?
Unlisted.
You might be able to change it after the video.
Okay.
I'm not sure though, but
Yeah, I think on YouTube I can change the privacy setting. So how'd you guys do?
on the exam.
I'm just telling people I passed. That's all I cared about.
I did decently. I did better than I thought I would, so that's
Good.
something.
That's
Very
kind of a
good.
relative thing, though. Like, I mean, I'll be honest. I passed as well, but I didn't do as well as I thought I had actually done. So
Yeah.
That's kind
I'm
of like
guessing that I just probably on some of them didn't get the decimals right or something because I felt pretty confident with what I was doing.
yeah, no, it seemed pretty straightforward. It was a really short exam. So
yeah, it was.
Hi guys.
Hi.
what was it? 38 questions or something like that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, no.
Frankie, did you get your hair cut?
No, it probably just looks different. How'd you guys do?
So, like I said, I passed. That's all I cared about.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad it's over. Now we have like what, four lessons or 4 weeks until the next one? I don't know. I hope it's like that long.
So how'd you guys do on the homework?
It wasn't bad.
It was okay.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. A little, it's kind of like concept a little bit again.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone have any questions?
Seemed pretty straightforward.
Yes, I have one question.
Is it broadcast? Is it broadcasting or is it recording the video?
It says broadcast. Is that what I need?
Yes.
You already
Click
did
that.
What?
It says live on mine. Did you already click start?
Yeah, I clicked start at the beginning.
Okay.
So
then that should be good.
Oh, okay. Just double checking.
Thank you. So I did have a question on 10D. I came up twice with 0.209. And then I looked at the answer sheet and it said 0.207.
How did you get even 209? I could not get that. I kept getting negative 0.2324.
Well, it was negative 0.209. And I got 46.73 minus 47. And then the standard deviation was 5. And so then I had the square root of 15 because that's the number of clients.
Okay, so you're forgetting something right there. It says in that part 3 that the A or whatever that stands for should be 0.05, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that instead of 5 should be 0.05, and that over the square root of 15 equals negative 20.914.
Wait, we do the A over the instead of
Yeah.
the standard. What? Where did it say that?
No,
It's in the book.
What? Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so you have the right numbers, Mary. They're just too small.
Really? Is there?
Where does it say that?
Yeah.
Let me find it real quick. I have it open. It is right at test statistic 4.2.
And what answer did you get, Garrett?
It's negative 20 46.914.
For your Z-score?
Yes.
Okay, well,
For
that's
that
what
test statistic.
the answer sheet says. The answer sheet says 0.207.
That's weird.
And I got, well, it says negative 0.207. I got negative 0.209.
Isn't that an O, not an A in 4.2?
Yes. It's the,
Like where you're pointing to?
That is a
That
different equation.
it is the standard deviation.
That's
Because I did in the homework at least, I had similar questions to this. I just used the standard deviation, but I was able to get the right answer. But then on this one, I don't know what the heck I'm doing wrong, or if it's like some error. I don't know. I'm confused by that one.
So what did you put in for your numbers?
I have 46.7 minus 47 divided by 5 over the square root of 15. And so when I did that, it came out to negative 0.3 divided by 1.291.
Okay, so you have 46.73.
Where's the 0.3 at? Or 46.73, I mean.
Because
46.73 is the mean of the sample mean.
of the 15 people.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to put it in the Excel spreadsheet, the quantitative one.
Maybe I put the numbers in here wrong. Oh, never mind. I'm just not reading it. Okay. Let me try that. Oh, okay. Well, I got it now.
And what was your answer?
I got negative 0.2091.
Okay, that's what I.
But the answer is something different, isn't it?
It's 0.207.
That's weird.
Unless they did a typographical error.
I don't know what else it would be that, I mean, unless we add another decimal, so, or 46 point.
I tried that.
Did you try that one?
Yeah, and it doesn't change it.
Okay, so
it changed mine. I got it.
What did you change?
So I just did 46.733 and then I did the rest the same, and then it came out to negative 0.2068.
Huh.
That's rare.
So
Weird.
When you did the 733, you got negative 0.267.
yes. Let's see.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I did, but I did calculate that out before. So, okay.
Okay, so when you did that 46.733, what did you get?
So I got negative 0.267.
How?
Okay. So you do
Because
not.
I'm getting negative 0.206 now.
Do not put alpha in. You put 5 in for.
Yeah.
This deviation.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
talking about for the final score or for just the first part?
Okay, Garrett, do you want to tell us what you have in for your numbers?
Yeah, 46.733 minus 47.
Yeah.
Divided by 5 divided by the square root of 15.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you have for the square root of 15?
Say again?
What number do you have for the square root of 15?
3.873.
Okay. That's what I used as well.
I have a graphing calculator, so I can put that whole equation in at the same time.
Nice.
So I don't actually put that out.
Okay.
Like I don't do it all out like that.
That's
But,
what I've been doing too. I think it makes it more exact too by not reducing all of that too.
Yeah, it does. But I'm still getting that negative 0.207.
That's what it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You got it. Okay, so that was my question, and we took care of that. And I just have to review the whole hypothesis thing, but I mean, I kind of got it. So.
How do you guys tell between the type 1 and type 2 errors?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I haven't watched I think they have a video on it and I haven't watched that yet, but I don't know if you guys had any easy explanations for
I
that.
think I don't know. I look at the definition that they gave us in the homework. So like if we fail to reject it, so saying like we're saying it's true, even though it's false, then that would be the type 2 error. But if we do reject it, but it is actually true, then that's the type 1 error.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that part.
We'll go back to like the
what is do and what two is don't.
Okay. All right. Remember that.
Okay. You ready for a quiz?
I'm ready for it.
Okay, me too.
Let me try to bring it up. It's really good that Justina joined us Monday.
Yeah, that helped. Okay, are you guys there?
Yep.
It's coming up, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Well, it's not spinning, but it's not showing up yet. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay. Does anyone want to be the reader or?
I can start. Which hypothesis involves equality? That's the null hypothesis, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll be happy if that's on the exam.
All right, question 4. When computing the p-value, which hypothesis do you assume to be true? That's the null hypothesis again, isn't it?
P-value is the probability of obtaining a sample statistic at least as extreme as the one that was actually observed.
Because we're always assuming that the null hypothesis is true until it's disproved.
Okay.
Okay, suppose the null hypothesis is H0 and whatever symbol that is equals 10. Use this information to answer the next 3 questions. Which of the following represents the alternative hypothesis for a two-tailed test?
The only one that's two-tailed is the not equal to.
The third one.
Okay, which of the following represents the alternative hypothesis for a left-tailed test? That would be less than 10, right?
Yes, less than is left.
And right-tailed would be greater than. Woo! That was easy.
Okay, so this tells us what the alpha is for. It's for comparing the p-value to the level of significance.
Which relationship would result in failing to reject the null hypothesis? Did we lose Frankie?
I think we did.
I just like noticed like didn't hear her chiming in.
Oh.
Wonder what happened there.
Maybe her internet went out.
It's possible.
Okay, so
Oh, her internet cut out.
okay. Does she want me to call her and she can hear her?
I'll text and ask her.
Okay. So on question 8, it would be the p-value is greater than A, right?
Failing to reject it.
Because if we
Yeah.
reject it, if
Mhm.
it's less than, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
The p-value has to be greater than A, right?
Yeah, to fail
Yeah.
to reject it. I don't know about you guys, but I have a really, for some reason, I always get these like greater than and less than symbols mixed up.
Oh.
This is so annoying.
Wait. So let me clarify on that question. So in order for it to fail to reject the null hypothesis, the p-value would have to be greater than A.
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's less than A, so if it's like
Okay.
really, really small with those ones with like the weird exponent
Hi, guys.
answer. Ah, she's back.
Sorry.
Oh,
There.
hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was gonna
So-
just
Where did you cut out?
I think question 7.
Oh,
Oh, no,
okay.
6.
so you got 6 or you didn't?
Well, for 6, did you guys get the first one? 8 or U is less than 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
10, yeah.
And then
7, we got the second one. Mu is
Okay.
greater than 10.
Mhm.
okay.
And then 8, we got the first one. The p-value is greater than A.
P-value. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, 9.
And then you got the p-values less than A?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Are you guys on question 10 then?
Mhm.
The insurance company is reviewing its current policy rates. When originally setting the rates, they believed the average claim amount was $1,500. They are concerned the true mean is actually higher than this. Use this information for the next two questions. The following would be the appropriate alternative hypothesis. That's hypothesis alternative symbol.
So since they think it's more than that, wouldn't it be the third one then?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Mhm.
And then question 11, which of the following would be the appropriate null hypothesis?
The average claim is equal to 1,500.
Mhm.
Okay. The insurance company randomly selects n equals 40 claims and calculates a sample mean of 1650. The insurance company assumes the distribution of the sample mean is normal. Is this a good assumption?
Yeah. Because the
Yeah.
sample size is large. Because it's over 30, right? That we're considering it large.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it'd be that first one.
Ooh, what theorem or law justifies your answer? Law of large numbers?
I think it's the central limit theorem. Because
Okay.
the law of large numbers deals with the spread, remember? Like,
Right.
Okay.
if it's closer.
And this is this large sample size. Okay.
So which of the following is the test statistic as defined in this lesson?
Z.
Yeah.
Which one?
Z.
The Z.
Z. The alpha, or it's not even on there. Z is the Z score though, right?
Yeah. That's the test statistic they want us to use for this class.
Okay. Sorry. I don't think I understood what they were asking.
What is the alpha called then exactly?
Um,
Oh, the level of significance. Okay.
okay.
So the historical mean of sales receipts at a grocery store is 150 with standard deviation of $40. The store manager suspects that the average has decreased. She set up a hypothesis test with the hypotheses. The null hypothesis U equals 150 and the alternate U is less than 150. She will use the level of significance of A equals 0.05. She then takes a simple random sample of 36 sales reps from her store and computes X equals 144. So what is the Z-score associated with this test?
Okay. So it'd be that 144 minus the 150, right?
Yeah. And then we have to figure out, did she do a standard deviation?
Yeah, it's at the top. It's $40.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So 40 divided by this.
Square root of 36.
Yeah.
Do we all get negative 0.9?
That's what I got.
Cool. So that's our z-score, right? It's just that simple.
Yep.
Cool.
And then we gotta
You
find
just
the
want
p-value in the next one.
3 decimal places, so it's negative 0.901.
I think it's just negative 0.9.
Yeah, because there's a 9 like way far back, like way farther than 3 decimal places that it wouldn't have any effect on it.
On the 4th. I don't want to get wrong then.
Yeah, but since it comes up with a single digit, there's nothing past that first digit. So
So it says rounded to 3 decimal places.
So 0.900.
yeah, that's
So
what I put.
So what is the p-value?
I got 0.184.
Okay, how do we get that again?
Well, since they're doing less than, I just shaded the far left and then put in the z-score, and I got 0.184.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, that basically everything that we've already been doing, just with different terminology.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Okay, so then if the alpha is, what did they say the alpha was?
0.05.
0.05, and this is
Greater than.
0.84.
So we fail to reject the null since it's greater than.
Yes.
But that actually means that it is the
So that means
hypothesis
null is
true.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they word it weird, so it takes me a while to think about it.
Yeah.
Basically, I had a friend that tried to explain this to me earlier today, and basically they said that failing to reject the hypothesis is the same as saying that the counter hypothesis is correct.
So confusing. Why can't they just say that?
Null hypothesis is true, null hypothesis is false.
Right.
They gotta make us feel stupid on purpose.
They have to sound smart somehow, so they might as well do it in English.
So then, let's see, number 18. What is your conclusion for this problem? So we have insufficient evidence that the true population mean is less than 150.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so we do have sufficient evidence, but it is less than 150?
No, we have insufficient evidence that it's less than 150 because we rejected the
alternate hypothesis, which was the 140, so that's less than 50. We rejected that one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
So what was the oops. All right, hold on.
So type 1 involves rejecting the null hypothesis when the null hypothesis is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I don't remember what this was, and this was the question. This was your question, right, Brenna? The difference between type 1 and type 2.
What was Frankie, do you remember?
So I'll just read it to you. Type 1, you do reject the null hypothesis when the null hypothesis is actually true. Type 2 is you don't reject the null hypothesis.
So it'd be type 1. Because type 1
the wording on that is seriously so confusing.
Wait, so which one is which?
So type 1 is when you reject the null hypothesis when it's true.
Okay, and then type 2 is when
You
the null is not true, but we don't reject it.
Right.
right?
Right.
I think.
Because it says you never totally reject the null hypothesis or your hypothesis. You have to keep testing.
Okay, so then this one would be type 1,
Mhm.
Yeah,
right? Okay.
that's what I think. We'll find out.
Okay, 20. A researcher decided that instead of using a level of significance of A equals 0.05, he will use A equals 0.01. Which of the following will be true? So it gets smaller. So that means
That there's more likely of a chance that we'll reject it.
in my notes I have if the level of significance is very small, the probability of committing a type 2 error will be larger.
Oh.
And then if
Okay.
it's very large, then the probability of committing a type 2 error is small. So then
Okay, so it'd be that second one, maybe exactly what you said.
that's what I wrote in my notes. I wrote that from the book, so shouldn't be wrong.
I'll go with that.
Okay, so the probability of the type 2 error will increase.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh. Do this?
I don't remember reading anything about this in the book.
I did a question similar. Well, I think this is in the homework, and there was a question like this on the homework, and it was literally just the A equals 0.05. That's the probability of committing the error.
Let me look at the home.
All right.
The question is, why would it be that same number?
Well, that's a good question. Yeah, number 9 on the homework is the same kind of question, only it uses 0.01. And I was looking for an explanation as to why, but it didn't give one in the answers.
When the
But it is that same number, right?
Yep, it did the same number. So I'm going to put 0.05.
050. Remember that.
All right, I'm going to submit it and see how we did.
Okay.
Okay.
We got 100%.
Nice.
Okay. Someone hold on though, because my computer's acting weird and it's not saving any of my questions or my answers. So I want to make sure you guys still have the answers.
Oh shoot, I just submitted mine.
I have mine on here just pulled up from.
Okay. I might have to exit out and go back in.
Quiz info. Oh, so I can go back. Do you want me to do it? I can go back. I haven't submitted it. It says I can go to every question on the menu.
I can give you all the answers right here still.
Okay.
You have it?
So weird. Go to the quiz.
Do you have it, Brenna?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and redo all this. Question 3, what did we put?
The null hypothesis.
Null hypothesis.
Question 4 is also the null hypothesis.
Oops, got out of it again. Goodness.
Okay.
Question 3 is a null hypothesis. Question 4 is
Did I just lose it?
okay. Question 5.
It's the third one where it's the equal with a cross through it.
Okay. 6.
The
Um,
first one.
what? That's the less than, 10.
Mhm.
The first one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. 7.
is greater than,
Greater than 8.
is also greater than alpha.
Oh shoot, I guess I lost my quiz.
Was 9 less than?
Yes.
Okay. 10.
Average claim is greater than 15.
11.
Equal.
Equal. 12.
It's a good assumption because the sample size is large.
Okay. And 13 with central limit theorem.
Then Z,
C. Okay.
then negative 0.900.
Oh gosh. Okay, I don't know how this happened because I went to check 3 and then it erased everything. I'm sorry. Okay, so where are you guys right now?
16. What was 16?
0.184.
Okay.
And 17 is failed to reject the null.
Okay.
And then 18, we have insufficient evidence that the true population mean is less than 150.
Okay.
19 is type 1.
Okay.
20 is the probability of type 2 error will increase.
All right.
21 is 0.05.
Okay. Make sure I submit this.
Which ones do you need, Mary?
Hold on just a second. I don't know how this happened, but I won't ever go back. I tried to check one of them. And this is really slow. I apologize. Okay, it looks like it saved all of them, so
Awesome.
good. Okay, yeah, it worked. Okay.
Okay.
I'll
So
see
you
you
got everything?
guys.
Now I need to. So do I just push stop broadcast and then then the link will have the recording?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can push stop broadcast, and then in the right